out the trash.
You want a war? You're gonna get one.
Drop it.
What was that? He had enough time for one more play.
Had an opportunity to win that game.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
The brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
only Cowboys game.
You
The brother
literally.
screwed us. The brother screwed us. We had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks. You make the way, kick things back here, and we wait for this. We can wait for this, motherfucker. Let's go. Eagles versus Patriots. Joint practice today. Today. AJ Brown, come get some. Come get some. This better be nasty. It better be nasty. Let's go. What is happening, everybody? Cujo, what's going on, my man? How are you? Mean Metal Mike, Tony, ex-Philly Bird. What's happening? Some Black Ninja, Trav, Alex, Cosmo Kramer's here. What's going on, man? Philly Bird. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it all so much. What a day it's going to be. What a day. What's up, Victor? How are you? What's going on? It is time. So the Eagles taking on the Patriots. This should be interesting. As always, we're here for every practice, no matter what. But this is a special one today. No question about it. Eagles, Patriots. And we'll see. We'll see what we get in terms of what is put out there online, because Patriots reporters might put a lot more stuff than we normally get. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful we'll see some stuff. Daniel, what's going on? How are you? Kyle, how are you doing? Do you think that some of our stars will play Sunday since Patriots are playing? No, I don't. I don't. I think we're going to get the same old, what we normally get, what we usually get. Yeah, I think it'll be the same, unfortunately. I got Jada Carr starting to fight. Look, I want at least a couple fights today. You know, matter of fact, I did do a poll about that, which I think if I had to choose, I'd probably say 0 fights. It'll be all lovey-dovey. Oh, I love you. Oh, nice to see you, AJ. The hell with that shit. I'm fired up today. Could not ready. I want fights. I want it to get intense. This ain't about practice. This is about revenge. This is about the team that cheated you, the cover-up of the league, and about the guy who quit on you. Nah, this got to be personal. I don't know what Nick Sirianni's doing, but he better make it personal. He better get checked today. Damn right. Damn right. And make sure if you have it, you hit that like button. Come on. As always, we're here for every practice. We don't play around. Philly 500 Fable called AJ mature, coachable, and accountable. I bet he said the same thing about Diana. Yeah, he was hitting from behind. Yeah, that's when he said it. Yeah. He coached him. You know what he coached him on? He coached him on how to get out of the Eagles and how to demand a trade and then sulk for a year and get traded. That's what he did. I want these mother humpers bad today. Somebody, I bet he started crying because he's getting locked up. You know it. Practice starts at 10:15, so in about another 12 minutes. We should get a lot of highlights, though. I'm hoping. But let me see. Let's see what's going on in that world, to be honest with you. There's Fangio was speaking earlier. Let's see. Fangio worried about Jonathan Graham missing starting time season? Yes. That's never good. What happened? Let's go to, this is Patriots feed. So I got some Patriot feeds that we're going to be putting up as well. So look for those as well. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. Here's Willie Lampkin working out. Willie Lampkin coming off a great mother humping practice. We loved it. We loved every minute of it. And, you know, that Monday or that Saturday game versus the Ravens, fuck yeah. Look at this piece of shit. Look at this piece of shit. I hate this mother humper. I hate this mother humper. Cheating mother humper. You're gonna make AJ yet all Drake man Smitty gonna route up guns or so bad people are gonna rethink then. That's what I want. I want somebody walking around as Diana Rossini. I think we should be sending chicks dressed as Diana Rossini to be walking around practice on this mother humper. You know what I'm saying? Look, are you ready for Brownie to get locked up? Hell yeah, he is. All right, let's see what we got. All right, Mac McWilliams returning to practice. It sounds like Jonathan Bernard is gonna lose some more time though. That friggin' sucks. Let's see. Let's get some more. Anything that you guys know, any beat writers from the Patriots that you know, send it to me and we'll get it. We will put it up. I was just sitting here all morning. I was just watching Green Lanterns, the Lanterns. But we're the Green Lanterns today. All right. Make sure you hit that like because we ain't playing today. It's harder than a moho in here. I gotta turn the air down. Shit. We got only 307 people in so far. Only 307 people. Let's get that. Hit them likes. Get it up. Let's go. We here every practice. Every practice. We're here. What up, 500? I hope you and everyone have a great morning. Thank you. You too, my man. We need to send some chicks to pay to practice the Vrabel Diana. That's what I would do. I would send in the girls. Send in the girls. Have them walking around high heels looking like Diana Rossini, shaking their hands and all that stuff. And let's see what we can get, because he's a piece of garbage. So, Black Ninja, what's going on? We need to send some chicks Patriots practice and see how they... Yes, we do, some Black Ninja. Hell yeah. Nick, thank you for the super chat. First of the day, man. We appreciate it. I need a trade for Crosby. Bernard's still hurt. You got to consider it as far as I'm concerned. Hell yeah. That's what I say. Let's see what we got here. Why does it keep flicking out like that? I don't have the injury report yet. It hasn't come out yet. It won't be. It'll still take a little while. Usually practice starts at like, what, 7:15? So it usually like takes 10 minutes. That's why I usually start 10 minutes like after practice started, because that way they get some stuff up. But my hope is that we'll get more coming out of Patriots camp than normal. No Christian Gonzalez today. Okay. So no Christian Gonzalez today. He is going to be sitting. Interesting. Let's see here. Who do I have? I have that guy. Let's get another guy up here. No, this guy's really nothing shit. All right, look at this. I gotta lower the TV. Send in the girls. What up? What up? What up, Eagles 1278? How are you? Getting Crosby would be nuts, but I don't think it's coming the way they're talking about Nolan. I don't know. I mean, I don't expect it either. But, you know, I mean, I hope Nolan looks good. I've heard literally nothing on him. You know, that doesn't mean he's not doing well, but we just haven't heard anything from the beat writers. G-Dragon, thank you for the super chat. Double moonwalk AJ's ass. Hurts 3,900 pass yards. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm taking these mother humpers out today. I want fight. I would start a fight. If I was the coach in the Buddy Ryan days, Buddy would say fight right away. Let's get it going. Set the standard. This ain't friendly. Hey, buddy, you're a pal of ours, and you were in our locker room, and we miss you. Nah, man, this is take your head off. You realize in the course of a year, as I said earlier, the Patriots, they manipulated A.J. Brown to want to get a trade. So he wanted out. So he quit. Then, they were cheating the whole time with it. There, you had Rossini, and the whole tampering thing going on. And then Vrabel was banging her, and they were covering that up. So you have a quitter, cheaters, and a cover-up. That's what you have. And I think it's time to take some of that shit on some people's ass today. King Loom Doom, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Hey, 500, keep us locked in. Updated today. I hope AJ brings his ass out there and gets locked up. Hell yeah, me too. I'm telling you, it pisses me off. AJ Brown arriving at practice, piece of shit. Don't like that guy, man. I don't like him. So here's AJ coming out on the field. Here he is. AJ Brown coming out with his one piece of shit quitter. He's a quitter. He quits on your team, quits on his boys. That's all he's known for as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, you get knocked out. Nolan may be dealt with a positive season. Campbell stays. Well, I think Campbell will stay no matter what. I mean, I don't see Campbell going anywhere. And if they want to trade Nolan, they're going to build him up. That's for friggin' sure. They will build him up. Is CJ scared of Smitty? Oh, no, Gonzalez is sitting. Gonzalez is sitting his ass. P. Ward, thank you for the super chat. Patriots beat writer at Andrew Callahan. Okay, let me put some of these up. Let me go find some of them. I'll start with the first one, and we'll work our way. I got like 3 up already. Man, that just pisses me off. I just been waiting for this one. I have been waiting for this. Andrew. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we got here. I see a lot of pictures with Patriots. I don't see a lot of video, though. That's what's interesting. Boo, yeah, boo, this guy. Piece of garbage, dude. Yeah, come on, Lemon, practice in. Damn. Practice, mother humper, practice. And Power, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that so much. As well as King Jum Jum, thank you so much. They sacked Gonzalez on purpose. They don't want nothing. They don't want no part of this. They don't want no part. They don't want Gonzalez getting embarrassed by Darius Cooper. That's what I think. Look at this piece of shit. He quit on you. Look at him, everybody. Look, Eagle fans. He quit on you. Week 4. Week 4. Hate that guy, man. AJ Brown knows the Eagles sector is too small for him. That's why I don't care. I'm gonna throw the elbow. I'm gonna double moonwalk. If I have to suplex him, I will. Somebody sign Brock Lesnar. Let's kick this guy's ass. I'm going after him cheap. I don't care. He quit on us. Week 4. You were 3-0. You were 4-0 after week 4. He quit. And then he purposely acted the way he did, talking to Mike Vrabel every day, every mother humping day. He was talking to Vrabel, talking about how to get out of Philly. Then you have Rossini leaking shit while getting up the ass. And I'm supposed to like these people? Hell no. It is time to kick ass. This may not be a child-friendly show today. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not happy. Especially if the Eagles are like loving on him. If they're loving on him, I'm going to be so mad. He ran across the field himself thinking everybody was going to stare at him like a main character. We don't give a F about him. No, we do not. He literally quit on us. Man, that pissed me off. How are the corners too small? Woolen's 6'4", Quiniana's too small either. Everybody's too small for AJ back in the day, but it don't matter. Phil, you gotta admit, AJ looks good at the Patriots, but he looks like shit. He looks like a traitor. A traitor. Traitor. Where are the girls? Where are the girls? Send the girls dressed as Rossini in. I have about 8 girls all walking around with like little or nothing on, high heels, trying to distract Mike Vrabel. You know what I mean? To hell with them. See, to me, this is war. This is a war practice. Because what happened was absolutely horrific. I believe, and this is what I firmly believe, that A.J. Brown had no desire of a trade until he started reading online about going to the Patriots with Vrabel. Then he got it in his head. So started talking to Vrabel. Vrabel said, all right, well, look, we talk every day. This is how you got to handle it. So this is how you get out. Believe me, I'm a coach. I know what it'll take. And then they started doing it. It started being implemented. And then Rossini started leaking stuff out, trying to create problems and controversy. This was a setup. They set us up. Now it's time to pay. Now it's time to pay. And the Lemon's sitting out. Vic Fangio called Joshua Ware and York Bernard exchange students and still isn't interested in taking any questions on them. He likes the linebacker that thinks Ringo is coming on. This is a big week for him. Ringo. Said Ty Robinson showing life. He is. All right, Lemon out again. Jeez. There's Milton Williams. See, I can respect Milton Williams, right? I can respect Milton Williams. He didn't do anything wrong. He gave us everything he got, and he got paid. No problem with it. But that other mother humper, he's a quitter. He quit, and I can't wait till he quits on the Patriots. Evan, what's going on? How are you? This is about getting better, but the best revenge is success. Take the high road 500. The best revenge is celebration. I agree, but a couple elbows to the head, the back of the head, underneath the chin, I'll take that too. I'll take that too. Yeah, I can respect Milton Williams, dude. I have respect for Williams. This mother humper right there, no, I no respect for. A.J. Brown arrived for today Eagles Patriots joint. I want him to hit. See, don't you find it interesting? I say a good sign, something I do like right off the bat. A.J. Brown runs off, doesn't acknowledge any Eagle players, anything. He runs right off with his team. Milt Williams comes out, talking to the coach, saying hi to people. That's different. I like that. I hope the Eagles are keeping that attitude, man. I do. Hey, Rigo had an interception. A boy had an interception. See that? He went and said hi to Woolen. I don't want to see anybody shake A.J. Brown's hand. No shaking his hand. Nothing. You do it in the offseason. Right now, it's war. They're warming up, and Lemon doesn't want to pull hamstring. No stretching for Lemon. He might pull hamstring. All right, let's see what we can get. Oh, it's going to get interesting today. Yeah, I take it very personal what happened with AJ. I really do. All right, we're looking up for anything I can find. An emotional day for A.J. Brown is what Vrabel said. An emotional day. What do you mean? What's so emotional? He's a freaking quitter. He quit. Nah, I don't care. Don't talk to him, Eagles. Don't talk to this guy. All right, here's a feed from a Patriot creator. Why didn't we keep him? Well, he was like 20 because he cost $25 million. They couldn't keep him. He cost too much money. So that just wasn't going to happen, But this, on the other hand, this mother humper was signed. You realize the Eagles traded for him, gave him a first-round pick, gave him a contract, Then to not have him upset, give him another contract, and he's still a bitch boy. I hate that guy. I really, dude, I hate it. Because he flat out quit. So it's go time. I'm going to put my hands on some fools. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Jay. He's a traitor. Flat out traitor. You better press AJ Enzo. Yeah, I'm serious. Like whatever Eagle gets in a fight with AJ or start shit, I'm buying his jersey today. Today. I don't care who it is. Okay? I don't care if it's Matt McWilliams. It could be Ringo. Ringo does something, I'm buying his jersey. Clark, thank you for super chat. AJ Brown is stone cold loser. Quitter, man. Quit. No, and you know, with the whole Rossini stuff, the league wanted to shove that under the rug so fast that no way we could ever get them to investigate the obvious tampering that was going on, because it would just expose that whole thing as well. And it just pisses me off. I wonder if DirecTV will have some of this on. Chris B. Damer super chat. He says, has Lemon practice at all? Doesn't that worry? It's starting to worry me, yeah. I said at first it didn't worry me, but if he started to miss the first preseason game and then was on track to miss the second one, yeah, I would start to get concerned. And as of today, I officially am getting concerned. Not that he's going to be a bust or anything like that long term, but that he's going to be behind when we start the season, and it's going to take him a while. That's what I worry about with him specifically. Yeah, we mean Arthur Brown. That name should go down in history. When you look up traitor, it should be a picture of A.J. Brown. And I don't know why people don't think that. Like, I don't get it. Like, I love Eagle fans. You are my peoples, but people acting like A.J. was in the right, or A.J. had to do what he had to do. Like, dude, he planned this with Vrabel to leave your team high and dry. Fuck that. Hornswoggle, thank you for the super chat. Who's more of a diva, A.J. Brown or Terrell Owens? I think Owens is more honest. He tells you what he thinks. He does what he thinks. Owens would never have pulled that shit. Owens wouldn't have quit on the team like that. Okay? Owens, you had to take care of and pay. If the Eagles gave Owens 2 contracts, he would still be here fighting. AJ is like, he does it like, you know, behind closed doors kind of thing. So I think AJ's actually worse than Terrell Owens. Chosen one, thank you for the super chat. Stop bashing AJ for the quarterback's inability to move the ball. Inability to move the ball. The dude quit on your team. He went to the coaches. He went to the front and said, I want to get traded out. After winning the Super Bowl, he was only defending Super Bowl champion, and he wanted out. He's a piece of shit. And then he went to the coach who, by the way, admitted that he talks of A.J. Brown every day last year. And you don't think that they did some shady shit to get over there? Man, come on. What you gotta look and smell what you're shoveling. But thank you so much for the super chat. But AJ is completely in the wrong. CNC, thank you for the super chat. Keep slow rolling Lemon out. We don't need him until 2 or 3 months like Tyson in New Orleans and miss the first few games. I just want him to contribute. I was hoping it would be early in the year. But, it looks like it's not going to be. But thank you for the super chat. James Hawthorne, thank you for the super chat. AJ and Drake have side-by-side lockers. How is that going to work after AJ's first bad game? Oh, you know that they're going to be at each other's throat. I mean, I'm going to root every game for the Patriots to lose. Every game. Bird Gang, thank you for the super chat. Never seen my boy 500 so fired up. AJ Goldbergs. It's because we're dealing with a friggin' traitor, man. We're dealing with a traitor. Well, thank you for the super chat. Hammies are tricky. I'd rather him miss the whole season. I mean, if he's ready to go, I can't imagine it would take that long. But I do agree, he's got to be 100%. He has to be 100%. We got 779 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe to your boy. We here every day for practice. We don't mix shit. And we're here for the big one today. We're here to take out AJ Mother Humping Brown. Take his ass out. Guy quit on us. I really did. The guy pisses me off. Go get him, Devontae. Go get him. Show him what it's like to be a teammate. That's my boy, Devontae Smith. All right, let's see what else we got. We looking. Injury report, I don't have it yet. No injury report yet. Blue X, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Hey, Philly, I saw the umbrella man at the supermarket. I asked him if he's coming back. He said he's too rich now. Yeah, he doesn't need his mom to hold the umbrella. He just needs his new, I guess he can hire somebody. Maybe he should hire Diana Rossini. She needs to work, I hear. Yeah, Smitty looks like he's practicing. Let me show you guys. Here's Smitty warming up. There's Smitty. So Smitty looks like he's back. I'm waiting to get an injury report, but it hasn't dropped yet. It'll be coming soon. Let's see, 7:20 in about another 5 to 10 minutes. I would expect it. Like I said, it usually takes about 15 minutes for the injury report to come. 15 to 20 minutes. Then we start to get it. You'll start to get people noticing certain people are not in, you know? All right. All right, that's all we got. Lemon. Big Panger say he wishes the Eagles had more joint practice this summer. He likes them, expects to see first get considerable work. First team get a lot of work today. There's Tank Bigsby. Bigsby is back at practice. So we're getting Bigsby back. We're getting Devontae Smith back. That's good. I'll take those. Chris B, what's going on? How are you? How you doing? Take these mother humpers out. I'll put Lemon on the exercise bike as much as we can. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And hit that like button. We got 816 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. AJ can worship two masters at the same time, Eagles and Patriots, without being a hypocrite. Right, he cannot. Impossible. So who do we have sympathy for? A grown man, a team, sport should check yourself at the gate. The gate, man. Like, if he went the natural way, like, hey, the Eagles aren't paying me or my contract's up, and I went to New England, I'd have no problem with him at all. Just like Milton Williams. I have no problem with Milton Williams. But the way that it happened, when you really think about it and just sit back and sit back, go through all the old tweets of during the season last year when Diana Rossini's tweeting things, and you realize clear as day, this was a plan. This was a plan orchestrated by the Patriots that they already known as cheaters, and you should be pissed off. Blue Six Delta, thank you for the super chat. 500, our team is better without that quitter. F him. I'm with you now. And I stuck up for him to the draft night. To when they drafted Lemon and I realized he's really gone, I stuck up for him. I did. Because why? Because he's an Eagle. And you do that. He's one of our key players. Nah. He turned his back on us. And I hope the players take it personal, dude. I would. Yes, Smitty would be my favorite current Eagle right now as well. Peter on the cover. Oh, does it? Let me go to them. Most likely they'll turn it off. But let me go on their website. You said. Yeah, I see it. We'll show a little bit of this. We'll have to be careful with this one. But Patriots warming up. Good look, Jose. Yes. No, I wish C.J. Gardner-Johnson was talking trash to A.J. I do too. I want somebody to step. I want somebody to step up and go at him today. It really would be huge for me. He was looking at preseason and getting pushed back easily. Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay league. Okay, I'll look at that later. Don't be mad at the truth. What's the truth? I'm like in the R-rated Fire 500. Dude, I've been stewing on this all day yesterday. I was stewing on this all night. I'm just ready to go. Fabio David Super Chat. I'm not a fan of AJ on the field play. I mean, he didn't deserve you to be the fan the way he played last year. I mean, the guy quit. He literally quit in that playoff game. He pisses me off, dude. Gonzalez wants his money, and Kraft is not giving him that much money. Don't be surprised if they trade him to his hometown, Dallas. Yeah, everybody wants to go to Dallas. I mean, where you can go, hey, if you want to go and choke, go to the Cowboys. That's where players go to die. Careers go to die. You'll never get a ring in Dallas. Not unless you have a VCR. Go, thank you for Super Chat. And all of this, I feel for Jalen. He lost a good friend over some BS. I still remember that FaceTime call of them when they traded for draft night. Yeah, I mean, it's a sad story. It is. Just with the whole thing with their relationship, that whole thing is sad. And I have some sympathy for like Jalen Hurts in that situation. I do. But when this guy did that after 4 games, okay, because most of that problem with AJ and Jalen, most of that happened the year we won the Super Bowl. It didn't happen last year. It happened the year we won the Super Bowl. But when Vrabel got hired, and then all the Patriot fans were sitting there on Twitter saying, we got to get A.J. Brown, how could they be knowing that for a year and a half? I think they put it in his mind. And then Vrabel helped coordinate it. No, F them. F these guys, man. I want to kick this team's ass. Rocky David Super Chat. I'm not worried about Lemon. Saints rushed Tyson. What happened to Tyson? Did he go back? Did he get hurt again? You can't rush him. I agree. I agree you can't rush him. It's just I hate the circumstance. AJ Brown ran through our players' practice with the F. Reek Williams needs to slap him. Yeah, he didn't say nothing to nobody, though. I'll take that. I was afraid he was going to come out and shake hands and hug people. I respect AJ until I saw the tapes of him 1,000% quitting and playing like a loser. Felt like it was planned. Yeah, and how about like when he's like, your greatest moment in football is like, I like when the Patriots won the Super Bowl. What the frig, dude? I've been saying this for a week now. Y'all were crying. I don't know. What are we talking about? Nick, thank you for Super Chat. Lemon limited in practice. Tech E.J. Smith. Yeah, I saw he doesn't have his pads on or anything. Maybe he'll do some drills. I feel like Tyson is out 2 to 3 months because of hamstring he has been dealing with. Yeah. Well, that was the problem with him. Like, that's why I thought he went way too early in the draft. Because it's like, man. All right, so I do got an injury report. Let's share it here. Here's the injury report. What we got. Here's a full Eagles practice report. Will not practice. Jacorian Bennett, knee. Grant Calcaterra, back. Jonathan Jones, shoulder. John Ajubuku, pectoral. Damian Pierce, hamstring. Sean Wade, eye, shoulder. Johnny Wilson, knee. Byron Young, shoulder. Limited. Tyreek Castro, Fields, heel. Keyshawn James, newbie, ankle. Mekhi Lemon, hamstring. And Devontae Smith, hamstring. Lemon will be limited at practice today. Step forward for the Eagles rookie, although I wouldn't expect to see him in any competitive reps. Same goes for Devontae, who's also limited. What's interesting, though, about what we've seen is that Lemon is not in pads at all, and Devontae is. So we got to keep that in mind as well. All right, here we go. They're all doing drills right now. The 11-11s and stuff, all that hasn't started yet. So right now they're just doing their little drills. Each team pretty much stays together, stays for the most part by themselves for a while. When AJ chose principles over teammates and friendships, the pods dude from the points on his professional personal relation all failed. Truth. I'm not catching Eagle fans. It's Reggie White, baby. Hell yeah, born raised in Dallas while they were winning. Oh, yeah, that had to be hard. That had to be really, really hard. Pause. No diddy. Let's see. All right, Patriots. Yeah, they've got a whole feed here. We got over 1,000 people in the chat. Sorry, I got knocked off. I knocked myself off there. Sorry about that. Let's get these screens back up. My bad. Where was I? I knocked myself off. I'm so amped up. I keep hitting back. Philly Dog said, David Super Chat goes, what pisses me off is Smitty was a top 5 in yards after week 4. Then AJ started bitching, and it was all selfish about his stats and the offense not better. BS. Absolutely 1,000%. You're exactly right. And that's what we had to deal with, you know? And the other thing is how could the Eagles made him a captain last year? They knew he didn't deserve to be a captain, but they tried so much to appease A.J. Brown. He didn't deserve to be a captain. And I know the players vote on that, but he didn't deserve it. AJ blamed Jalen for his wife finding out about cheating. Laugh out loud. Hurts' wife spilled the beans, and he blamed Jalen. That was the main rumor. Well, yeah, that was the main rumor. Yeah. And that was back in like 23. That was when that was like the year before we went to Super Bowl, and then all the animosity and all that played out in 2024, and we won anyways. And then we go into next year, you think, all right, they moved on. Then he started the trade crap. And that's kind of where we've been. Here's my boy. Let's take a look at our boy right now. Now there's my boy doing the right thing, the man, a real winner right there. TMZ chat 500, and those are the truth. That's what was reported. I'm very concerned that we keep taking risk and overspending on players with no injury history. If this season goes south, I'm holding Howie accountable. Fair enough. Like, who specifically are you really worried about? Like, are you worried about them drafting Lemon, you mean? Or are you worried about Jalen Carter? Like, who got the big extension that's injury prone all the time? Yeah, there he is. There's our boy. He's out there just working, just trying to get better. God, I love him. I love that quarterback. Yo, Philly, Airwolf on night or no? Oh, Airwolf. Give me Airwolf. I would go Airwolf over Knight Rider. But I watched both. No, AJ got caught cheating, and his wife called Jalen's wife, and Jalen's wife said, leave him, and AJ blacked out Hurts' wife, then Hurts stepped to AJ, and they never been cool. I don't know about anything about Jalen stepping to AJ. What I heard was AJ went to him and said, well, why didn't you stick up for me, or why didn't you tell the wife lying or something? And Jalen's like, I don't know, dude, I'm worried about football or something like that. Don't bang the masseuse. Don't bang the masseuse. It's funny, though. The cheater wants to go hang out with the cheater in New England. Vrabel. I can't stand Vrabel. It's funny how the Patriot fans forget how bad your quarterback was for 3 quarters in that Super Bowl. 67 yards going to 4th quarter. My God, I can't wait for this shit to blow up in their face. Yeah, not only that. I mean, they get to the AFC Championship game, and the starting quarterback in the Broncos goes down with a broken ankle. They walked into it. They lucked into it. What did you miss? Not much. Eagles who return to practice today, Mac McWilliams, Tank Bigsby. Not practicing Lemon, Bennett, Wade, Jones, Pierce, Ojukwu, Calcaterra, Wilson, Brian Young. Sounds like I don't see Devontae Smith's name there by Dave Zangaro. There's Lurie. There's A.J. Brown warming up with traitor ass mother hopper. I would have hired, if I was Lurie, I would have hired like 5 or 6 girls to dress up like Diana Rossini with high heels, and I'd have them walking around Vrabel trying to distract them. Hell with that guy. We know what he's thinking about. We know what he's thinking about. Will the Eagles trade Andy Dalton for what? Like, I don't know what you could get for Dalton. To be honest with you, like, I don't know what he looks so bad, you know. But I mean, maybe you get a late pick for him. I mean, Tanner McKee, like he's not even the second quarterback anymore, you know. Here's more Patriots stuff going on. Like, can you play the video I sent you on Twitter? You'd have to just mute the music. Yeah, I'll have to check it out when I get a chance. We've got over 1,000 people in the chat right now, so it's kind of hard. 5 Dianas in practice. That's what I would do, and I would have them walking around, and then I would get pictures of Vrabel staring at them. You know what I mean? One of them would say, "You need a massage." The AJ may go over there. The hell with them. Really hoping to see Cole Payton in some sort of Taysom Hill role. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that. But, I mean, he was the best-looking quarterback on the field. I will agree with you there. You think Nick spoke to the team before AJ? I'm sure he did, but I don't know. See, I don't know if Nick, I don't know if the players, I don't know if they think like along the lines like I think. Like I think old school, I think that's how they would think. Today's players today, I don't know, man. I don't know if they think that. Everyone should be wearing a Rossini shirt practice today. I'm going to buy a custom Rossini level. Yeah, should. They should. We should be torturing this team. You know? It just pisses me off. There you go. Receivers running route. Is that Smitty? That looks like Devontae. Let's see. Devontae is back. So there's Devontae Smith. People say he's not practicing. There's Devontae right there, baby. He's out there. How do you think Marcus going to spin all the fights that happened with the Saints? Oh, you know, new attitude, getting aggressive. You know, they fight. They got fighting them and all that kind of stuff. Gonzo's out. Gonzo ain't playing. Ain't practicing, rather. He ain't practicing. Kingstone 9250, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Full-time Birds fan working 168 hours a week, no overtime pay. So, man, God bless you. Smitty season is right. There we go. More Smitty. He's gonna. If he gets to play in 11-on-11, he's gonna kill him. The Eagles organization was nothing but good to A.J. Brown. He shouldn't be mad at the Eagles at all. No, they've been nothing but good to him, and he still was a little bitch. You know, he still wanted out. He still asked for a trade. Who asked for a trade when you're the defending champions and you're 4-0? Come on. I can't stand him, dude. I can't stand him. Y'all take bad AJ, just know he had 1,200 yards a season. I don't care. While he has 1,200 yards, we'll be in the playoffs. He'll be sitting on the couch because the Patriots ain't winning shit. How about that? It's going to come back at him. It's going to come back at him. There's my boy. There's the quarterback. There's the receiver. That's who we love. All right, so there's Patriots. How do you get these multi-cameras on? All right, there we go. How do you get this stupid thing off? All right, there we go. There you go. Running routes against us right there. You guys seeing this? I need to hear some Trotter Jr. laying the hammer today. You ain't kidding, man. We definitely need to hear it. You just strapped AJ? Freak yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Q. You know who completed the long ball? Darius Cooper and Jalen Hurts. Is that true? Let me see if they said anything about it. There's Q. I see Q out there. Let's see here. So Darius Cooper wins his one-on-one rep and catches a deep ball pass from Hurts. Tyreek Woolen knocks away a deep pass Romeo Dobbs. Quinion versus AJ in rep one. Quinion knocks the ball away for incompletion. Fuck you, AJ Brown. Fuck you. That's what I'm talking about. Who's 39? Get his ass caught. Who's doing like practice 500 students? 500 is. 500's here every day doing it. We always here. Let's go, Reek. Absolutely. Let's go, Q. There you go. My nephew on his ass early. Hell yeah. Who are these ugly mother humpers? Well, while these mother humpers are on, I should take care of some stuff here. Well, let me see here. All right, before we continue, while these ugly people are sitting there talking, let's have a quick word from our sponsor. Is America's #1 sports pick app. It is the best app to use while watching sports. Plus, it is really simple to use. Just pick more or less on a few player stats, lock in your lineup, and boom, you're ready to go. Or if you're like me, you can check out the new team pick section where you can pick on team winning, different spreads, all sorts of different things. Plus, Prize Pick is available in almost all 50 states, including California, Texas, and Florida. Now, today, for me, we are going to operate in that team picks area, and we are going to take one of the easy questions that they offer in the team pick section. That is stage of elimination for the Dallas Cowboys. I am choosing the Dallas Cowboys to be eliminated after the regular season. That's right. No playoffs for the Dallas Cowboys. I think this is easy guarantee. That's why I'm locking it in. The Cowboys to not make the playoffs. It is, I think, a surefire bet. Now, if you like this or you want to do something similar or different, maybe you want to get back at me, go check out the Prize Pick app in the description. Download it. Use promo code HMA when you sign up and play your first $5. And if your $5 lineup hits, you get $150 in lineup credits. Play your first $5 lineup and get $150 in lineup credits. That's an insane new offer for new users. They just dropped it, but you got to use promo code HMA. Link is in the description. Get $150 in lineup credits on your first $5 lineup if you win. Check it out and shout out to Prize Picks. All right, shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. The Patriots feed has come to an end. They didn't like us on there. Clark, thank you, Super Chat. Not gonna lie, I hope AJ sold his ring. F that guy. I tell you, I agree. Kingtown, thank you for Super Chat. 500, been watching you a long time. Big supporter of you, LB and Joe Shakes. Keep doing your things, man. Can I get a wrench, brother? Yeah, you can. Hell yeah, you can. You're here with me on training camp day. Yeah, you can get one. If I could, just as soon as I can find you. It's always hard to find it in the regular thing. Let me see where I can. Where you at? Where are you at? As soon as I find you, I'll do it. I don't see you on the thing. Let me see. How can I do that? Type in something for me, and I'll give it to you, my friend. Lemon just upgraded to limited today. Yeah, but he ain't doing anything though. You know that's the problem. Type in something again, man. I'll give it to you as soon as I see you again. It won't let me do it when you get where you give the donation from. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Patriots, they ended that, but I do think I have a clip of. I do have a clip of Q and AJ. My boy Q, shut his ass down. Shut his ass down. Right there. You see that? You see that? He shut his ass down. Yeah, you ain't got no ball. You ain't got no girl. You got a shitty ass coach. No more rings for you. Hate that guy. Look at Q. Look at Q. You ain't got nothing. You're slow. He looks slow. What happened, AJ? You're slow. You suck. Hate that guy. I'm going to play that on repeat all night. And I'm going to make babies. I'm going to repeat that all night on the TV making babies. Quinyon knocked 1-on-1 away. Pisses me off that. I'm 1,000,000% Patriot guy, but I think AJ succeeds here. I'll keep it real. He's going to do good. He'll be an all-pro, 1,000+ yard receiver. He'll do all that. He'll do all of it. But to me, it's the way things went down. 500 Brooks could be it. What's their name on X? I'll look it up, Drozone. I need to give my boy a wrench, but I can't find his name. We're going to get you a wrench, my man, I promise. Let's see what else I can find here. A.J. Brown getting shut down. Let's look at that again while I get some names up here. We'll get some stuff. A.J. shut down. Here we got the other side. We got another good corner play. Another good corner play right here, mother hoppers. You can't throw on us. That quarterback there's doing shit. Let's go. All right, we're gonna. So, what was that one name again? Something Kubina. Oh, another angle of the AJ. Look at Q shut his ass down. Look at this. On repeat, making babies with this. Making babies. Where did you see that, Leon Banks? AJ looks slow. Look at Q has no problem keeping up with him. Wow, look at that. We're making some Qs tonight. Datavian Wicks completely destroys. Look at Eagles. Sounds like the Eagles are kicking a little bit of ass so far. Kind of like this. Hate that friggin' team, dude. Hate them. Let's see what we got here. Here's Dontavian Wicks. Dontavian Wicks totally wide open. Oh my God. That's your cornerback? That's your secondary? You suck. No wonder A.J. Brown looks good every day. Look at those corners. Wicks just destroyed him. Smoke Lens Media, thank you for Super Chat. Yo, 500, what I did so far? So the Eagles went out there. A.J. avoided everybody, ran out. Milt Williams was saying hi to Eagles, players like that. Not A.J., which I like. And then Q, on their first individual drills, he shut down A.J. Brown. Kumora, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate it. What up, 500? What is a ranch? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like ranch dressing? Well, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. What is a ranch? I don't know. What is it? Now I'm curious. We got 1,200 people in the chat. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. Love your contact and seeing you on Jacob Double Moonwalker Seals of Mark's ass. You're the OG of Eagles YouTube. Would love ranch follow. Thank you, Brandon. You'll get one too. I'm gonna make sure both you guys get one. I'm giving out wrenches today. I can't do them during practice because I can't literally keep up with the chat. But I am going to give them out today because the people that are with me every day, yeah, it's time for you to be rewarded. I need you. All right, let's see what we can get, what we can find. I still love the fact that AJ got beat. I want him shut down again. AJ Brown catches a deep pass deep over the middle over Woolen. All right. Over Woolen. No, you need Woolen to do it. So AJ caught one over Woolen. It's all right. All right. Come on, Eagles, let's go. So AJ caught a pass over Woolen. Reek Woolen beaten by AJ Brown across the pattern, thrown from Drake. May went to pass Woolen, outstretched hand. They just missed him. He got nothing. You have to go against Woolen because you know you can't do nothing on Q. You ain't gonna shut down Q. Dan David Super Chat. AJ Brown, new nickname Benedict Darnold. 1,000%. He's a Benedict Darnold. There's no question. He's a traitor. Cornball David Super Chat. I met a wrench. Oh, yeah, you can get one. Yeah, you get one. I'm going to go back after the stream, and I'm going to make sure anybody, all three of you guys get it. I'm going to try to get out the people I know are here. Philly WE 93. Where? Yeah, I don't know where that is. Unfortunately, see that I'd probably get in trouble to play. Where do you have a link though to it? Pin David Super Chat. Q is eating AJ for breakfast. Yeah, well, you know, he said a lot of shit about how great all these other corners are, but don't mention Q. Sean Davis says, what 500 this season needs to get here with already. We'll get settled down, be highly competitive this year. Mark my words. I agree. DJ Simo, David Super Chat. This is really no fly zone. I might cry. Levin should be back next week. I'm so hyped, bro. Reek, Lock, Dobbs, and Wicks took some ankles already. Yeah, I mean, look, Woolen's all right. First, almost near fight. Oh, we almost had a near fight. Come on, baby. Willie Lampkin, yeah. First, almost near fight. Willie Lampkin, Patriots defender, have to be separated. Eagles running the ball well. Fight them mother humpers. Man, if Nick Sirianni has his guys fighting today, I'll love him. I'll never talk bad about him the rest of the. If he has 3 fights, I won't talk bad about Nick all year. You get a wrench, everyone gets a wrench. People that come here and support me this training camp every day deserve it. Because you know why? We're here every day. We're doing this every day. Whole chat is going to have wrenches. Hell yeah. We got 1,200 people in here. This is by far our biggest stream of the year. Super Tony says, yo, Philly, what up? Do I get a wrench? Yeah, you get a wrench. The lamp is on. Hell yeah. I just want AJ shut down again. I want to see more of him getting shut down. There's nothing brings me more joy than watching him get destroyed. Philly Ty, remember for 36 months. Philly just wanted to give you a heads up. Our old fantasy league transferred to ESPN now. Also, I can hope the wrench list. Love you. It transferred to the fantasy league. What do you ESPN? What do you mean? Yeah, I'll take care of that. I still got the trophies. I got to ship the trophy to the winner last year still. I just friggin' got it. Give everyone, yes. I need someone to pick off Drake May throwing to AJ. I want somebody to hit him. Like I want him hit over the middle. You know, I want him to get hit so hard that like he quits. He leaves. He's like, I'm done for practice. I can't do this. That's what I want. I want him pussy out. Maybe he could ask for a trade. You know, maybe he'll ask for a trade. God, trade. What a traitor. Let's look at this again while we wait for more clips to come up. Enjoy. Yeah, we need them likes up, no question about it. 500 better than Oprah or bigger? What are you saying? Hey, look, can you give me a red? Yeah, you get one too. Dan, thank you for the super chat. He goes, Philly 500 out here looking like Oprah. You get Reg. I'm Oprah. You ever remember that Living Color Oprah where she's like bashing the men, and then like while she's bashing, she's eating, and she gets bigger and bigger, and she pops? That shit was funny. Man, what's going on? You got a wrench. 13 spin bad. Remember for 26 months? Yeah, you get one. You get one. Put me the body bag. I'm gonna be giving a lot of wrenches today. If I see people been here in multiple streams this year, yeah, you get one. Oh, Wicks just got Hurts pass picked off by defensive end. That happens. Quinion Mitchell broke up a pass. AJ Brown at 101s, but AJ beat Rick Warren. Oh, you gotta throw that in there, you mother humper. Just say he got shut down by Quinion. Quinion shut his ass down. Let's get some updates here. Updates. Where you see one, let me know. If I'm not following, who was the other one? Kubina? Was it something Kubina? Let me see. What was that name again? Kubina Eagles. I guess this is the one. Jalen Hurts threw a pass to Dontavian Wicks over the middle, 7-on-7s. Wicks tipped it, and it was intercepted by Harold Landry. That happens, man. That's going to happen. We shake that off. We can shake that off. We got 1,200 people in the chat. So you see the Eagles fans in the crowd when it drops. Ha. Yeah, well, I heard there's a lot of Eagle fans there. Well, I heard there are not as many as Patriot fans, but they're a lot louder. That's what I heard. Oh yeah, let's go. Come on, man. I need somebody else to take out AJ Brown. And when I say take him out, I'm not saying like hurt. I'm saying just like shut him down, like our boy Q did. I love that Q shut his ass down. He looked slow though. AJ Brown looked slow to me on that route. Keep it going, birds. Let's go. Let's see here. I'm looking. AJ caught the deep route. Dude, if they can hold AJ to one catch, I'm okay with that. Jalen Hurts threw a left side for Brett Covey, 7-on, and Patriots Marcus Jones jumped it for a pick. That's because you got friggin' Brett Covey out there. AJ Brown's 100% slow off that snap. He needs time to gain acceleration. It just looks slower than like normal. It's true though. I was sad draft night when writing on the wall regarding AJ. The way he left was disappointing. His character clear was a suspect. It was. It's horrible. And I just think that the way that everything went down was so cheap and so dishonest. And the Patriots were in on it. Rossini was in on it. And it pisses me off. Cooper caught deep route for her. Yeah, I know he did earlier. This was the Wicks. Here's the Wicks. Here's another look at the Wicks play as I scour this thing. See, I know I'm going to get pissed off after practice when they're all being friends and talking. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see pictures of AJ taking pictures with the other teammate. I don't want to see none of that shit. You want to do that after tomorrow's practice? Fine, but not this one. You know? That's how I feel. There's Darius Cooper. There's Darius Cooper shutting them down. That's what I'm talking about, baby. It's impossible to throw 7-on-7s. Yeah, Hurts keeps throwing them. I guess it's not impossible if he did it. But look he's throwing to Brent Covey. I hope we play our starters at least drive or two first quarter. Really doubt we will. No, I don't think we will either. They probably will. Them cheating asses. AJ getting shut down. No. Right now, he made one play on Woolen, and he got shut down by Q. But, Butcher, I got a good joke for you. Who do you call two washed-up players that are going to the Cowboys? Von Miller and Kobe burnt toes Durant. Rams cut Durant because he couldn't cover anyone. I know. It's a beautiful thing. Yo, Philly, good to see you live. Can't wait for the season to start. Go Cowboys. I can't wait either. We will never play starters. Might as well let that one go. Yeah, we won't do it. We're not going to do it. It's just the way it is, you know? So it looks like Jalen has a couple of picks. Jalen Hurts intercepted in 7-on-7s, was throwing in on a short pass to Covey, but Patriots jumped it and picked it off. Would have been a pick six in a game. But it would never have been thrown in a game because Covey wouldn't have been out there. King Lumjum, thank you for the super chat. You need a red, big bro. Also, AJ Brown is a traitor. Traitor. No question about it. You got it. I'll be giving them out after the stream when I can go back and look slowly who needs one. Let's see here. Come on, Elliot Shore Parks. Give me something. So what are we about? An hour into practice? Nothing. You bet. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Yeah, get Kobe out of there, man. Seriously. Yeah, Benedict Donald Brown, traitor. I can't wait till he does it to New England. You know, wait till May has a couple bad games and he wants to trade. Horns Wild, every super chat. What is the ranks for also who's injured today? So you had I have to go to the whatchamacallit. I'll give you the injury report again for those that missed it. Let me just pull it up. All right, so those that came late, here was the injury report, right? Will not practice. Jacorian Bennett knee, Grant Calcaterra back, Jonathan Jones shoulder, John Ojukwu pectoral, Damian Pierce hamstring, Sean Wade eye shoulder, Johnny Wilson knee. Is that the same injury? I wonder. Brian Young shoulder, limited. Tariq Castro Fields heel, Keyshawn James Newby ankle, Mekhi Lemon hamstring, and Devontae Smith hamstring. Now, Devontae partook in some of the drills, but he's not taking part in any of the individual stuff. So he's doing better. I'm not worried about Devontae. I want to see Lemon out there. You know what I mean? Let's see. They said another interception for Hurts. Oh God. I'm gonna have to hear this shit all day. Jalen Hurts with another interception, 7-7, was a deep pass that sailed on him. Oh shit! And then Dontayvion Wicks went down after play. The trainers are looking at him. So that's what, 3 picks by Hurts today. Get it out of your system. Mr. David, thoughts on signing Chance Wilkins? Nah. I don't think they will. 500 Brandon Crawley, it needs some rich action. They've been here forever. All right. We will do that. Brandon, let me take a picture so I can do it later. We will give them and we will take it away today. That's for sure. Dan Bigelow, David Super Chat. I hate Dallas, but Von Miller gets 9.5 sacks last year as a rotational rusher. Can't sleep on. No, good pickup by the Cowboys. There's no question about it. However, they're just not that good in terms of, it's not going to put them over anything, but he helps them. What up, Chad? Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like we got at least 3 interceptions. Jim Kemsky says, I have a clean sweep. Eagles starting offensive line plus the 2 backups, Kendall Bell versus Patriots defensive line in one-on-ones. All wins, dominant. The other backups less impressive. Lampkin went 2-1 though. How about that? The Eagles offensive line starting, doing a pretty good job against the Patriots defensive line, which is pretty good with Williams on there. That's a good sign, man. That's a very, very good sign for the Eagles. Everyone get revenge. Is going to be a lot of blocking. Now, right now I have like 0. I have nobody blocked. Unless it happened like in the last 24 hours. I literally just cleared out my blocking. Everybody blocked. Skip, thank you for Super Chat. Now Hurts doesn't have his wide receiver 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? You know, the thing is, Keenan Allen just signed with the Colts. I thought that would have been a good pickup for the Eagles. It's only practice relax. It is, but it's the only chance we're going to get to go after A.J. Brown. That's it. Because, we'll be in the Super Bowl, but the Patriots won't. CNC for life. Thank you for Super Chat. Oh, we give the wrenches. Yes, we are. $500. The Birds should have signed Miller because of Grenard's injury. Yeah, I mean, the Grenard injury seems to be taking a lot longer than we hoped. Hurts, look, you're going to throw interceptions at practice. I'm not going to sweat it. You don't know what he's working on, what he's trying to do, what he's trying to do or feel. I'm not worried about that. It's the games that matter. Good news. Wicks is back in the huddle and doing team drills. That's a good sign. That's what we want to hear. Wait and see how we adjust and respond tomorrow. A few picks today, but we could see them dice them up tomorrow. Agreed. You don't know if he's looking at doing something. He's trying to, do something specific, maybe with his footwork. Maybe he's trying to throw something, look at, get the feel for a certain play. Maybe there's confusion with having Covey in there. There's a lot to it. Interceptions at practice are like, to complain and cry about that is the biggest non-thing to me. 500, our hero line is cooking their D-line. That's what I'm hearing too. We just read that. They are kicking their ass, our offensive line. Kicking their ass. I need another Q shutdown. I need Q to shut down A.J. Brown again. Somebody hit him coming over the middle. I'm talking ball. I defended Hurts for too long. If I'm Howie, I'm extending Cole Payton and naming him starter this year. releasing Hurts and just why would you start Cole Payton? Cole Payton, he's not even ready to be the third string, let alone a starter. You know, Nick is too soft to preseason. I hated this football. It's not safe. Stop holding players out, especially these 2 days. I agree with you. I fundamentally agree. And like I understand you want to protect the guys and stuff, but at some point you can only do so much. Like they need reps. Hurts needs to play. He needs reps. He needs to go out and throw. Okay? And that's the issue. Here you go. Hurts with a beautiful deep pass to Elijah Moore. Moore brings it in, throws the ball up, and celebrate a long game. There you go. So Hurts comes right back and hits Elijah Moore, and that's all you could ask for, baby. That's all you could ask for. Elijah Moore, baby. I heard practice started. AJ ran right through our team like he didn't even know what them asked. Well, he ran by them. He didn't go through them. They were kind of over on the sideline, and he kind of came up and around. Milton Williams also came out that way. I think they were all coming out that way. And Milton Williams was talking to players and talking to Nick, but AJ ignored him. F him. F him. He's a traitor, flat out traitor. You have a mental issue with Hurts balled in the Super Bowl twice. Cole Payton has 2 good drives versus 3 teams. You all want to cut Hurts? No. I don't think that. I have a hard time believing that's serious. Hurts never quits. We need to keep. I like Elijah Moore. I think you got to keep Elijah Moore too. Jalen Hurts deep bomb to Elijah Moore against Pat's secondary. Moore did a nice job of tracking the ball and making contested grab. Elijah Moore is playing with the top receivers, and Darius Cooper is playing with the backup receivers. See, that Darius Cooper blew, in my opinion, like he blew an opportunity to go up that depth chart last week versus the Ravens with those couple drops. He'll still make the team and all that, but he's you got to take advantage of those opportunities. He was getting first team reps. Now he's backing up. Rocky Davis Super Chat. Jalen is killing Campbell. Got back-to-back. Where'd you see that at? Did I just not get to that one? Let me see if I can find that. Jalen Hunt's a star. Yeah, Jalen Hunt's going to be a star. There's no question about it. Yeah, I don't have that update. Here you go. McKee with a nice deep pass to Elijah Stowers. Best play of camp for Stowers. How about that? We got an Eli Stowers sighting. See that? Sometimes you just need a little bit of time. Let's see here. All right. That's all I got. I can't find anything else. We got about 1,400 people in the chat. Make sure if you haven't, hit that like. Make sure you guys subscribe. Appreciate each and every one of you guys so very, very much. We thank you for being here today. You guys rock. Did I get that? Did I read that? Rocky, thank you for the super chat. Like the live, thank you. We're here every day, every practice. Not just on the joint practices. DJ Simo, thank you for super chat. I'm not gonna lie, Hurts throwing picks now is a plus to me. Get it out of the way. He didn't throw a single pick one in camp and then through 2 week 1. Hurts is elite. I agree. They made such a big deal when he didn't throw interceptions at camp. Goes in the first quarter versus Green Bay, opening game in Brazil, and he throws 2 in the first quarter. It's all bullshit. You don't know what they're working on. You just don't know. Milton Williams flipped off an Eagles later, and then he smiled. That's all right. Fight him. Anything that Milton Williams does, I take out on A.J. Brown. That's how I would be. McCollum and Devontae Smith both listed today as limited. Lemon stretch ended individual drills. Man, Lemon's taking forever to come back, though. Like, let's go already. What I like about Hurts just keeps coming, man. He don't care. Interception here, interception there. It don't matter. He's just gonna keep coming, and that's it. Pause. No Diddy. No Diddy. All right. Yeah. So what do we got to be what about? We're over an hour to practice. So you probably got about another 40 minutes of practice, is what I'm guessing. But we need the fights. We need fights. Philly, I have to be honest, AJ definitely lost that quick twitch and burst that he had when he first came to Philly. Running routes like a tight end looks. Yeah, he looks a little slow to me too. I mean, it's hard to compare until you see him on the field in a real game. But like, even some of the stuff I saw from them in camp, he just don't look like he's the same speed. I think ESPN's only watching offense. BLG reported Hunt. Oh, Brandon Lee Gowton. Yeah, I need to get him up. I forgot to pull him up. I usually have him up. Thank you for reminding me. I knew because I got a bunch of Patriot guys up, but they're not posting. I thought they were going to post more. All right, so let's go over some of what Brandon Lee Gowton has said here. Willie Lampkin and the Pats rookie defender Gabe Jacobs got in each other's face, and a rep two were separated. That's okay. Jalen Hunt sacks Drake May, and then gets very quick pressure. Beat Will Campbell like a drum on back-to-back reps. Jalen Hunt is a star. Then Hurts deep bombed Elijah Moore against the Pats secondary. Moore did a nice job of tracking the ball and making a contested grab. Here you go. John Clark says, Tanner McKee just overthrew Darius Cooper. Cooper is playing with the backup receivers. Elijah Moore has been with the starting group. That's the second guy that's going to let us know that. That's why I talk about, Cooper's got to take advantage of those opportunities because he could have moved up. I think he's with the backups because of his performance in that first game. He had two balls he dropped he can't drop. Whoops. Hold on here. All right, I'll get some stock footage here while we search and scour. Mil Williams was on the phone. What I missed? A bunch of stuff. I'm looking. Here's another closer look at the AJ Brown mess up. Pete Cooper Cooper did. Where did you see that? Philly Tide, thank you for super chat. NFL Fantasy got transferred to ESPN Fantasy. I'm also two-time champ. You were talking about. Okay, yeah, you can have a wrench. Not only you can have a wrench, I need you to give me your address again, so I can send you the whatchamacallit. It's interesting. So where did you see Coop get beat at? Frig AJ Brown. Let's see here. I don't see anything on Cooper DeJean. Yeah, I don't see anything. Philly, I saw my first video of yours about a year ago and have enjoyed watching. Keep it up. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Now, Hollywood Brown, quiet. Coop's been, look, I ain't worried about Cooper DeJean. You know, he can be practice. I ain't worried about it. One reps are meant to be 4 seconds or less. The rep you were talking about for Coop was over 6, but hey, I guess, okay. So it was one of those 6 seconds where you can't sack the quarterback. It goes on forever. No way that play would have kept going. Yeah, you can't worry about that shit. That's for sure. I tell you what, my boy Q, just I love him. I love Q because the first route, the first one-on-one is the most important one to set the tone. You know, people are going to remember in camp, in joint practice, they're going to remember Q shutting him down. That's what they're going to remember first. And he did. My boy Q just is the best. Q is the best, man. Q is the best. We will get some more once we get some updates here. I'm searching. Now the Patriots are saying that AJ Brown is already owning the Eagles. Here AJ did make a good catch. I'm going to show you guys this, or can you see it? So AJ, I don't know who's on. Who the hell's 41? So AJ up against, who is 41? That's weak ass shit right there. So here's AJ catching a ball in 41. I don't even know who 41 is. Somebody won't be on a team. There you go. There's one catch, AJ. What about Q? Go do it against Q, you trading mother humper. Go cheat. The Eagles trace have let DeJean bulk up in his upper body, like beyond me. He will fall off this year. Linebackers suck in coverage. How much did he bulk up? I mean, I saw him. He didn't look that what you call it. It was against Castro. Castro's hurt. He's limited in practice. He's playing against an injured guy who probably won't even make the team. And they're bragging. You did shit against Q. You did shit against Q. Wait, this is not AJ Brown. This is not from this year. What? Oh, that's not even AJ Brown. Look at this. Is that true? I can't tell. Did the Patriots put up a fake thing? Oh my gosh. Did they put up fake bullshit? Look at that. Look at this. AJ Brown is already owning the Eagles in joint practice. And they put up a fake dude from the New England Patriots. Wow. Look at these motherfuckers. I hate the Patriots. They cheat, they steal, they put up fake shit. Damn, what a bunch of liars. What a bunch of liars. Good call, roll Philly dogs. What a bunch of liars. Let's see here. Great start for Eagles starting offense versus the Pats. One defense. A lot of holes for Saquon Barkley and the running backs to run through. Some wrinkles schematically we haven't seen. Then ground success set up a bomb for Jalen to Elijah Moore on a deep corner. Great pitch and catch. Dude, they're putting fake stuff out there. I was like, who the hell's 41? What? Like, what the hell? That's Polk last year. And they're trying to pass that shit on as A.J. Brown because Q shut his ass down. Wow. What a crappy organization. What a bunch of cheating liars. All because AJ got shut down. I mean, we've only heard AJ's name one time today. That's it. Once. Let's see. EJ Smith says, it's been a pretty even affair between the Eagles starting defense and the Pats. AJ Brown has the biggest play of the day on the deep crosser, which we talked about earlier over Woolen. Keyshawn Boutte had a leaping sideline catch versus Quinion. Pass rush has been a factor on a handful of plays, though. Pass rush looking good. Hey, look, if you could come out of today and you could tell me that offensive line looks really good and that defensive line looks really good, we're in good shape. So I like the Eagles edge rusher from the Mississippi will be a sleeper. I know he got hurt and was limited, but his day he had a pick, and I was hearing his name a lot before he got hurt. But for someone in the 5th round, yeah. Okay. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. That's right. I'm alone. Are you out there by yourself? Patriots cheating asses. If I like that post, a community note. Laugh my ass off. That is great. I didn't see that. I didn't see that, Clark. Patriots cheating asses. All right, Dave Zangaro. Here's some impressions for practice. A.J. Brown has been heavily involved after Quinion Mitchell broke up a deep ball for one-on-one. He beat Reek Woolen on a deep crosser and later beat Mitchell on an in-breaker. The Eagles' defensive line has been very active, especially Jalen Hunt. A lot of room for Saquon and the backs. Jalen has been picked a couple times, but hit a beautiful deep ball to Elijah Moore. Yeah, it does sound very even. Everyone saw you just being ignored because you're attention seeking. Who's that? Now it's kind of getting negative? No, I ain't getting negative. I'm positive. I'm Mr. Positive. Brian Davis, Philly better come with the heat for Cilio show. Oh, well, what am I going to have to go today? Let's see. What am I going to have to talk about today? Oh, Jalen Hurts had 3 interceptions at camp. That's what we're going to talk about. I mean, it's like, who cares? Or we're going to talk about Mannion and how bad the offense looked versus the Ravens. I mean, come on. It's like, King the Kid, they were super chat. Wish me and Lemon could have practiced today. Me too. Rodman, David super chat. Quinion needs to be on AJ all day. And Reek Woolen looks really good. Hopefully we're able to pay him if he looks good all season. Yeah, I mean, that would be really nice if we somehow could pay him and have all our corners. It would really be nice. However, I don't know. Man, Elliott Shore Park sure went quiet. He must have seen one of those Diana Rossini girls walking around. I don't really have anything since the deep ball to Elijah Moore. All right, A.J. Brown has 5 or 6 catches today already. Patriots feeding him, and he's having a good day so far. Yeah, because they got to make sure he gets his catches against his old team because he's a piece of shit. Cransby, they were super chat. Remember when AJ tried to make AO happen? Bro was jealous of the Coop chant loser. He definitely was. He definitely was. and they can spin it all they want. AJ has 5-6 catches that they're force feeding him. You know why they had to do it? Because he got shut down in the first one-on-one drill to Coop, and they had to worry about him crying and bitching like a baby. So they had to go and force feed him. The Patriots are going to run into the same problem we ran in with him, where if things aren't going his way, he's going to have to force the team to stop what they're doing if it's working and feed him the ball. That's why he went through it. Piece of shit. 3 picks, Frank, and a pick 6. You have 500. You follow Brooks Kubina from Patriots. He's posting a lot. I got him up now, and I do got him, but the last thing I have is Jalen Hurts hit Elijah Moore, which was about his last post was 19 minutes ago. But I do have him. Okay, A.J. Brown just beat Woolen for a deep, long gain along the sideline. So it's all A.J. Brown time. Shut him down. I want Q on him. Put Q on him. DJ Simo, David Super Chat. It's even, and we missing our number 1, potentially number 2 receivers. Laugh out loud. We straight 1 versus 1 are overrated. So I'm not putting much stock into it, just ego. Oh, yeah, you can't put a lot of stock into it. You know, to me, what I think is really good is the offensive line and defensive line look like they're playing really good. Exactly, they're gonna feed old bad knees all practice. We're not surprised. Yeah, they have to go feed him now because he got his panties in a bunch because on the first route he got embarrassed by Q. Drake killing him? Oh, you mean like in the playoffs? Playoff Drake. That guy sucks in the playoffs, dude. Patriots don't realize they ain't got Tom Brady anymore. They got a choker in the playoffs. You see that guy's playoffs? Every game he played was bad. Every game. The only reason they went to the Super Bowl is because Nick broke his ankle. Or they get crushed. We got to stop being mad about AJ. We better hope we produce because he didn't get better. I can't stop being mad about that. You got to give me more time. Like, I need time for that. That's going to take a few years. You know, give me a few years. Jalen Hurts is doing a nice job involving the running backs in the passing game. Saquon Barkley and Will Shipley. And Jalen had a designed run. That's great. Eagles with a really nice pass design. Pressure was coming. Hurts floated back in the pocket and hit Shipley off his back foot for a long gain on a wheel route. Oh, I love that they're using the running backs in the passing game. I think that's great. You guys, ass butthurt. AJ and the Patriots ain't going to do shit. Yeah, Q, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened because they're saying that they keep feeding AJ now. They're feeding AJ in practice. Instead of trying to get everybody better, they're trying to feed him because you know what happened. Q went out there and shut his ass down, and he got upset. You know it. I know it. The whole world knows. Bryce Cooper, are you worried about Bernard? Yeah, I am a little bit. I am. I mean, not in terms of like the whole year, but just like the start of the season. You know, because they said that he's got to do a bunch of new stuff. You know, and the question is well, what is it? AJ Brown active. All right, here's a Jim Kemsky. AJ Brown active and productive so far. Crosser beat Reek. Quick slant beat Q. A fade beat Reek. Fade was in front of Eagle sideline. AJ spun the ball after that one. Yeah, but what about, where's the report that Q just shut his ass down? I've seen video on that. Why doesn't Jimmy Kemsky talk about that? You can't talk about that, can you? Let's see. Dobbs with a really nice pass catch along sideline. Patriots offense is a great test for this defense. Good. Kick their ass. I've only heard of like, what, 3 or 4 so far. Reek getting beat like a drum. Yeah, Reek got beat a couple times. Imagine throwing repeatedly to one player in practice level. AJ got bent, the Pats over. Oh, yeah. He's going to do the same thing. It's like somebody said earlier. It's like you're sitting there early in the season and Devontae Smith's going off. AJ's not getting the ball. All of a sudden, he's crying on the sideline. And then they have to force feed him the ball, and it shuts the whole offense down. That's exactly what happened. Q went out there, first drill, shut A.J. Brown down. He got upset, so now they're trying to force feed him. That's exactly what it is. Nobody can tell me that I saw with my own eyes so far in camp that A.J. Brown looks a step slower. So you see Fangio said about Ty Robinson, he said he was on life support since he's been here, but finally showed some life. I did, and I love it. Q versus AJ, 3 reps, Q 1, 2 out of 3. The most important one, the one that I'm going to remember, the first one. We're going to need Jalen Hurts to bring AJ Brown book back this season. Yeah, right? Yeah, we need Smitty. It'd be nice if Smitty could go tomorrow. I would like Lemon to go. Like, I was really hoping Lemon would come back this week. We got over 1,400 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. And just remember, or for those that don't know, we do this every day, not just the joint practices. We're here for every Eagles practice. So make sure you guys are aware of that. And definitely come hang out. I don't know who that is. Jeff Nielberg tweet. AJD pass would have been a sack. Where is that? Jeff Nielberg. That's like the first I've ever heard of. Jeff Needledick? What is it? Berg. What's the guy's name? Jeff Niebergs. All right. There we go. All right, let's go to this guy. So he says, "Have my eyes mostly on the Eagles D during you guys seen this? Okay, good. D during one-on-ones, but it was hard to see. Jalen Hunt, Nolan Smith both won their reps easily with speed rushes. How about Nolan Smith? We got a Nolan Smith sighting over Will Campbell and Morgan Moses. Mario Jomo beat Vera, Tucker handily. Ty Robinson won with his swim. That's good. A.J. Brown hauled in a desperation deep ball up the right sideline on Reek Woolen. Crowd loved it. Brown spun the ball, but Jahad Campbell might have sacked May prior to the pass if contact was allowed. Anyways, Woolen not having the best day of camp. So Woolen is not having a great day. But yeah, that wouldn't have counted in a regular game. But for real, thanks for the live stream. Much respect, Eagles. Thank you, King. Appreciate you. Wait, is Smitty not playing? No, Smitty's not playing 11-11. He took part in the drills, but that's it. He didn't take part in any of the 11-on-11s or 7-on-7s or any of those. Jeff McClain says the Pats D rebounded during the next period, walled off Eagles on the outside zone run. Jalen Hurts did hit Will Shipley for a big gain on a mesh wheel concept. Did not so hard. Hollywood Brown is, oh, here you go. Somebody asked about Hollywood Brown earlier. Hollywood Brown is having his best 2-day stretch of Eagles training camp. Been a reliable target for Jalen Hurts. There you go. So we got finally a good report on Hollywood Brown. That's cool. That is very, very cool. Okay. Vic said this is a big week for Ringo. It is. I haven't heard anything on Ringo, good or bad. Hollywood Brown getting traded, maybe. I think Darius Cooper has to have a big game this weekend. Like I think Cooper needs a rebound game, in my opinion. because uh, that game on Saturday hurt him on the depth chart. He's not getting first team reps today. He was getting first team reps all leading up to it until that game. Now he's not. So I think it's an important day for him. They not giving us a full story, Philly. Of course not. Patriots have some nice wide receivers, actually. The Douglas kid, Slippery, and Kyle Williams. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, with the addition of A.J. Brown, they're definitely going to be helped, and it's going to make those other guys better. There's no question. But if it don't go good, you know what's going to happen. That's the truth. What the hell is that noise? I hear a beep. Let's see here. Looking for some updates. So Brandon Lee Gallant is not buying. I'll put this up because we're going to be fair. I'll be fair. Brandon Lee Gallant says, not buying the idea A.J. Brown is cooked. He's given the Eagles defense plenty of trouble. Fair enough. When he got shut when he needed to get shut down, though. Wicks shook Woods one-on-one. The Hollywood Brown redemption arc must be studied. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We shall see. 12:15 practice is said to be over. It should be at 12:15, right? They said 12:15. And for everybody in here that may have not been here earlier this training camp, we are here every practice. So if you want to come hang out, feel free. That play was 1-on-1 versus Philly. Philly 500, just because AJ left our team doesn't mean we have to pretend he isn't a dominant wide receiver in this league. No, and nobody's saying that he isn't. Like I said to the Patriot fan earlier, he's going to go out and have a big year for them. There's no question about it. No question about it. But to me, it's not about that. To me, it's about character. He quit on us. And then he went to a team that's a bunch of cheaters. So, yeah, he may go out and play great. I'm going to root against him at every game. Philly, did you hear that Rossini is at joint practice? No. But if I was Jeffrey Lurie, like I said earlier, I would have hired like 7, 8 girls to dress up as Rossini and be walking around. Let's say if AJ cooks when it matters before we know exactly. You can tell what happened. He goes out in the first drill and gets shut down, and then they have to come in and force feed him. That's AJ Brown. What the frig is that noise? There's a weird noise outside. I don't know what it is. Q lockstep with AJ, good on good. Hell yeah. Somebody take his score. Rossini, what up, game time, Brian? I'll just, let's put this on. There you go. To me, it's that first. The offensive line is going to get Drake May smoked. Well, to me, that's the best thing to come out of today, really. I mean, we talk about the AJ stuff because it's AJ, but the best news that I heard all day about practice was that the offensive line was just destroying the defensive line of the Patriots. That's a pretty good defensive line. So if they had that kind of success, that's a good sign. We could take as our first team's offense and defensive line looked really good. And that's a good thing. And Big Dom, thank you for super chat. Did we F up with Grenard and should get Crosby? I don't know. It's going to depend. On when he comes back. How effective he is. But I mean, to me, If Grenard is a problem, if the injury is a concern, then they need to go get Crosby. That's what I think. The Patriots run block good, but pass protection is sketchy. Yeah, because both Hunt and even Nolan Smith. We hadn't heard Nolan Smith all camp till today. You know. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see the pictures of AJ with the team, like embracing and being together. Like, I don't want to see that shit. Yeah, it's nothing more really. Not right now. Get Josh Sweat for a third. That I like that. I actually like that idea. If Sweat's on the if Sweat's going to get he's going to get traded and he's trying to, then I don't mind bringing him back. How you look in August doesn't matter. It's how you look in December and January. Right now, it's about getting better and learning from mistakes. Agreed. Fight. I want to see a fight. Who's starting? Who's fighting? I want to fight. Oh man, please somebody start fight AJ. I don't care who it is. I will buy your jersey. Who's fighting? Who's fighting? Please be AJ Brown. I'm looking for the fight. I want to see it fighting. Where you guys get the update on the fight at? Here you go. First scrum of the day. Yes. All right, here we go. First scrum of the day comes on a Patriots field goal. Tough to see far away, but Jalen Hunt was in the mix. Saw him and Vrabel join after scrum. Vrabel is yelling at Jalen Hunt. Nick Sirianni should be yelling at Vrabel. Mother humper. Jalen Hunt, I gotta buy his jersey. It's Jalen Hunt. And then Vrabel's jawing at Jalen Hunt. F Vrabel, that cheating mother humper. Oh, I love Jalen Hunt. I love him. That Vrabel has to get involved like a pussy. I hate Vrabel. I'm getting a Hunt jersey today. Kelly Green, Jalen Hunt jersey on the way. I was hoping it would be somebody on AJ Brown. Special teams fight, I'll take it. I like it. I like Jalen Hunt. Don't want to put up with no bullshit. I love it. Good for him. Jalen Hunt just went up like 3 notches in my book. First scuffle practice happens. Field goal block unit. Field goal patch. Field goal. Lots of bodies in mix. Vrabel got in there to help break it up. How can you say he got in there to break it up when they're saying he's yelling at Hunt? Come on, Vrabel, piece of shit ass kizzers. Like, good than Abe Vrabel's asked for. He tried to break up. He's freaking jawing at Hunt. What do you mean he's trying to do that? Piece of shit. Look at that. First scuffle practice happens. Eagles field goal block unit and field goal patch field. Lots of buys them. Vrabel got in there to help break it up. And then you got him, and here's what he says. First scrum of the day comes on a Patriots field goal. Tough to see far away, but Hunt was in the mix. Saw him and Vrabel jawing after the scrum. So how is Vrabel helping to break it up? He's being an asshole. Why don't you just call him what he is, Dave Zungaro? An asshole. I hate that shit. I love Hunt. Make an excuse for Vrabel, that cheating mother humper. cheating on his own wife. Vrabel versus Hunt. Let's go. I take Vrabel. But it's hilarious that they try to. Oh, Vrabel's trying to help break it up. No, he's sitting there yelling at Jalen Hunt, dude. What are you talking about? See, and then Nick Sirianni should have gotten in there and clocked Vrabel, and then it should have been a big giant melee. That's what I want. It's been pretty even. AJ was 1-on-1 with Q first drill. Q shut him down. I think AJ got a little upset. They had to force feed him for a while. He made some plays. He had a decent day, especially against Reek Woolen. But the offensive defensive line has looked really good. Hunt and Vrabel, whose a kid is that really? That's right. Vrabel's a little child. But I mean, what? Like, why sit there and say that? Oh, he's trying to break it up. No, he's actually fighting with Jalen Hunt, dude. What are you talking about? See, Zach Berman has been focused on the Eagles' defense today. A.J. Brown has been productive, 5 catches and 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 on both sides of defense. Pass rush has been active. Hunt, Moro, Jomo are in my notes a few times. Jake Elliott has had a good camp, but missed 2 of 5 kicks today. Oh, God. Both on the right side despite the wind blowing left. That's not what we need. Does anybody else worry about the damn field goal kicker? Because I am. I'm a little worried about the field goal kicker. Again, I'm not the biggest Philly fan as well, but 500, we don't need to makeshift personnel. We are good with or without AJ. Remember, character works both ways. True. Fair enough. Vrabel yapping at our players. I've heard enough. Send Big Dom in. I'm telling you. Dude, I hate the Patriots. Like, I hate the Patriots more off of this A.J. Brown stuff than I ever did when they had Brady. I do. Just because I know the whole thing with getting A.J. Brown out was planned, and it was done with Vrabel and A.J. while he was there. I know he got coached up on how to be on the team's roster to get traded, and then Rossini was leaking the story. Like, I know it was all a giant setup, and it pisses me off. Fall of New England. Hell yeah. Jake don't miss when it matters. Dude is near flawless in the postseason. That's true. I'm not worried about Elliott until he starts missing in the playoffs. That's when we worry. True. Did he miss any in the San Francisco game? So they're talking. Let's see here. I see a lot of Fangio quotes all of a sudden are popping up. Are we at the end here? Are they going to cut this thing short because of the fighting? All right, so let's look at this update here. So, can you see? Your browser has lost connection to your screen share. Can you see my screen share, by the way? Let's see here. E.J. Smith says, it's been a pretty even affair between the Pound Eagles and starting defense and the Pats. A.J. Brown with the biggest play of the day on a deep crossover, and Keyshawn Butte on a leaping sideline catch versus Quinion Mitchell. Pass rush has been a factor on a handful of plays, though. Then he comes back and he says this. It's been a tough day for the Eagles starting secondary. Haven't counted many incompletions from Drake May, and A.J. Brown has been heavily involved. He had a few catches off slant routes against Quinion, and Reek Woolen made a catch versus Woolen on a deep crosser. Doesn't surprise me that A.J. would catch a slant route. A.J. doesn't drop slant routes, which is one of the reasons why I never understood why the Eagles didn't use him in slants more. So that's not a surprise at all. See, this is the shit that's going to piss me off. You want to see what pisses me off? See that picture right here? Jurgens talking to A.J. Brown. That shit pisses me off to no end. That pisses me off. Get him off the sideline now. David Super Chat. Yo, Philly, I'll be at the game on Saturday, and I got the optimum field pass. Go Birds. Oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. That's awesome, man. Thank you for the Super Chat. See, that shit right there pisses me off. That pisses me off. Why is he there? Get him the fuck out. You know, it makes me want to trade Jurgens. Like, I'll go right now trade him. We don't allow that. Texas Eagle says, I'm hoping to go on my birthday now that I'm in the East Coast. I can finally see them at the link for the first time ever. I'm going to be going to the Cowgirl game, hopefully. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. Cransby, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, Elliott missed first extra point in night. Yeah, you're right. I thought he missed something. That's right. Yeah, he's got to make those. Yeah, punch his ass out. Yeah, I don't like either. I don't like it. Look, if you come to the end of the practice on day 2, all right, fine. But right now, no, you don't do this. You don't do that. You don't do it. It pisses me off. Hate that guy. Get him off the sideline. A.J. Brown hanging out with Eagles offensive line. That is criminal, in my opinion. I don't like that, man. I just don't like it. The guy sold you out. Now you're hanging out with him. Come on. That's gonna piss me off so bad. Well, our secretary has been going against trash in practice. They need time to adjust dealing with actual threats. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a lot of A.J. Brown's catches today were slant routes. He caught one deep, throw that was a prayer that he caught, and the rest are pretty much slants. You're not going to stop A.J. Brown in a slant route anyways. So that doesn't surprise me. Another fight? Oh, I hope so. I hope somebody's fighting about that. Fred Johnson's leaving with a trainer. Seems to be walking under his own power. Damn it. But Fred Johnson walking out, he's losing that backup right tackle spot. What's the other fight? See, this is going to piss me off. Here you go again. I'm going to show you this. Now, see, this is going to piss me off, too. This shit pisses me off. A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley catching up. Brown just spent some time with his former offensive line, too. That shit pisses me off. Pisses me off. I would never allow that. I would never allow that if I was a coach. I might be late. One special teams, nothing much. Man, A.J. Brown got some catches on Woolen, but if they're forcing him the ball, he's going to get catches. He's a pro. Well, yeah, exactly. He's going to get his catches. A lot of them came on slants. At least against Q, it did. No, it's not only practice, dude. It's not. That's the guy who sold you out, who quit on you. That's the team that during the season was manipulating your player and planning his escape to New England. They were planning that shit all year on you. Now you're going to let that go? I have a big problem with that. I have a big problem with it. I don't think Buddy Ryan would put up with that shit. Leon Banks, favorite super chat. What a practice. Locking up AJ and our O-line, D-line dominating. Vrabel fighting Hunt, Hollywood Brown redemption arc. 3 intercepts from Jalen, but who cares? Yeah, exactly. AJ want to trade says week 4, guys. Yeah, you were 4-0 and you were the defending champions. I mean, I'm sorry, dude. I can't deal with it. Maybe give me like a year, in like a year, maybe 2 years, I'll soften up on it. But right now, it's too fresh, man. Eagles Rick Woolen had an awesome spring. Hasn't been as good this summer. Rough day today. Just got beat again as I was typing this. Yeah, rough day for Woolen. It sounds like he's having his worst day, which, it sucks. It's crazy. Pack Attack David Super Chat. Philly, if the Cowboys have any success at all on defense, it's the Eagles' fault for not retaining Parker. Maybe. I mean, I like Parker. Here's the problem: if Parker does a great job with Dallas, he's going after this year. He's a head coach somewhere. So there's 2 ways to look at it. I'm not worried about it. I just don't think they have enough talent to. I think they'll be better as a team, as a unit. He'll coach better, but I don't think they have the talent defensively. Rocket David Super Chat. I just wish the starters played in preseason. Me too. I do too. Woolen's just a tall bum anyways. He just got to be decent, Scary Terry Diggs are going to feast. Look, whatever this Terry McLaurin always kills us. Well, I'll say this. Q has done a good job against him. But historically, for most of his career, Terry has always given us problems. AJ will never see the numbers. They ever hurts never. I agree. I totally agree. Let's see. What is this? Here is the AJ Brown. Is this really Brown, though, this time or not? I guess this is real. I guess this one's real. The other one wasn't. Let's see. I'm trying to see who is on. This is the crossing pattern one. Yeah, here's the crosser. Rick Woolen just missed it, actually. It looks like Woolen like tried to get in front of it. That's as far as it'll let me blow it up. Woolen tried to go for the ball. I'm not actually. That's not actually. That to me is not as bad as I was thinking. He tried to go ball in front of him and missed it. That's actually not that bad. AJ is a traitor, but you fans are super wishy-washy. Y'all were on Reek's dick spring, and now you want to call him a bum? What are you talking about? I didn't call him a bum. I never said one thing about him being a bum. Where did you even get that? Reek Woolen? No, it said he's having a tough day, they're saying. Well, I never said he was a bum. I never said anything like that. Man, I don't know where that came from. Hey, AJ is a traitor. I bet Reek dives for that in a game. You want to put money on it? He might. I mean, really, you just play the player and tackle him down there. He was going for that ball. You have a chat going, 500 people in the chat are saying that. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, people say all sorts of crazy stuff, man. I don't. People just get frustrated. But I didn't say. I thought you were saying I didn't say it. Literally, one more step for Reek. That's a pick 6. Yeah, I agree. To me, that's like, okay, at practice, I'm not going to kill him for that. He was going for the ball. That's fine. Like, no problem. That ain't gonna happen in the game. In a game, there's a real contact would have grabbed AJ and catch would have happened. I agree. Hurts had 3 interceptions today. So there was a couple passes that were bad. One would have been a pick 6. but he also had some really nice stuff. So I would say it's a bit all over. What really pleased me today out of everything was the offense and defensive line. They looked really, really good. They were like his first three passes. Which one? The AJ Brown first rep was shut down by Q. Yeah, he had three picks. One was an overthrown deep ball that just oversailed the guy. Another one was was a little like short pass that the cornerback jumped on Britton Covey, and then there was a deflection on Wicks, hit the ball, it, like hit his hand and deflected up, and it was picked off. But I sent you a different angle of the AJ catch, but Jihad would have had May in the ground. All right, let me see if I can find it. Jalen Hurts has seen a high degree of pressure today. He just sidestepped Patriots defensive tackle Christian Barmore and hit Hollywood Brown for a 3rd and 10 conversion. There you go. So there's a little something nice. Let me see if I can find that thing that you're talking about. Let me see. Where's that? I don't see it. Where did you send it at? Oh, passcode. What the hell? Okay, I think I got it. All right, so this is the one I think you're talking about, right? There's May. This is the one that went on and on and on. Let me see that again. All right, let's see. May. Oh yeah, Jihad Campbell pulled back. Yeah, I mean, that's. I don't even know if he's in bounds. Is AJ even in bounds on that catch? Did he get 2 feet in? That Jihad Campbell pulled up. That should have been a sack. That was an easy sack. Now AJ goes. Let's see. I don't think he's got 2 feet in. I don't even think AJ's got 2 feet in on that. Look at his foot. He don't have 2 feet in. 1, 2, he's out. That's not even a catch. It's not even a catch. It's not even a catch. I mean, he caught it, but he's out of bounds. 1, 2, foot out. That would be incompletion. So I ain't giving AJ credit for that. Hell no. He's not getting credit for that one. All right, here we go. Eagles starting defense got a stop on New England starting offense on the drive. That's good. Jalen Hurts threw a nice pass to Darius Cooper on the sideline. There's my Darius Cooper. There we go, baby. Go ahead. Yeah, you had 1 foot in on it. It's not a catch. It's a nice catch, but it's out of bounds. That means Woolen played it perfect angle. Plus, John Campbell did pull up. So let's not give credit to him for A.J. Brown does not deserve to get catches credited to him that he doesn't make. Everybody else has to get 2 feet in. I don't know. That was a good play. There's no contact for real. All these catches. If Woolen plays for real, I don't know if AJ catches like Woolen pulling up at the end. Well, in the first one, you're right. But in that one, he literally was out of bounds. DJ Simo, thank you for super chat. Most of May's throws wouldn't have left his hands. Our D-line is wrecking them. Our D-line back there like having a cookout. 1,000%. 1,000%. David, thank you for super chat. No credit for Hurts playing with our top 2 options. Without our top 2 options. I mean, you play with what you got. I mean, but you got to take that into consideration. There's no question of it. Let's see. Biggest drill of the day on 11 on 11s. Everyone watching. Patriots offense get a field goal. Eagles offense doesn't score. Okay, so it's 3-0. The ref signal incomplete. Yeah, and they give him credit for that. Ryan Fowler reported a source that the Patriots texted him, 58 Jalix is a problem. Oh, yeah? I'm telling you, Jalix Hunt's going to be a problem this year. He's going to have all-pro year. He is awesome. Ref signal incomplete. Also, look, did they really? Yeah, makes sense. And they're still giving him credit for it. That's pathetic. These backup wide receivers need to get some dog in them, playing like high school chicken. I agree. I agree with you there. ESP would count that catch for AJ, but if it was Jalen, it'd be incomplete. I know, 1,000%. And then he would blame Jalen Hurts on the placement. I hope Lemon injury isn't a sign to things to come. I feel how he really whiffed on him. I mean, a lot of people feel like that, John, but I just think it's too early. Yeah, we haven't played one game yet. Let's see what he does. You know what I mean? And to the finish, the Eagles' first offense struggled to do much in the 2-minute penalty, errant throws, and then time ran out. Yeah, that's not surprise. I mean, this is why what Jeff McClain is right here. This is why I think you have to go out and you have to get you have to let your starters play in the preseason. They need reps. They need to go out and play. No, he didn't get the ball out quick. Are you talking about that play? Did you see? Go watch it again and watch 11 pull up. 11 pulls up because you can't go after the quarterback. In a real game, he's going full speed right at him. He's not getting that throw off. But even the fact that he did get the throw off, caught out of bounds. Man, I hate Smitty and Lemon aren't out there. Smitty would be making these guys look silly. I know. The good thing is that Smitty took part in drills today. So we're getting somewhere with Devontae Smith, right? The question now is going to be, when is Lemon coming back? Hopefully tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow that Smitty takes part in the drills. Man, his offense always felt maybe Hurts the problem at this point. It's too early. They're trying to learn a whole new offense. You got to give them time. This week is important for Campbell. He needs to be predictable for Vic out there. He has to make the right reads and can't be out of position. Agreed. Hella interception, can't score a damn touchdown, but y'all love this quarterback so much. Did I not win a Super Bowl with this quarterback? Did I not win a Super Bowl? Did I not go to 2 Super Bowls and win 1? How can you not love a guy that takes you and wins a Super Bowl? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand your position. The guy wins you a Super Bowl and it's still not good enough, then nothing ever will be. That's the truth. How he won the Super Bowl? I didn't see how he make those throws. I didn't see how he make the throws. I didn't see how he go down the field and score. How he put the team together, but Jalen had to go make the plays as a quarterback. I didn't see MVP of Super Bowl Howie Roseman. You still got to go play the game. It's not just what you put on the field. It's not just what the GM does. You got to go win. You got to go play. You're gonna tell me the guy takes you to 2 Super Bowls, plays lights out in both of them. Yeah, and he's trash. Okay, I don't buy it. F the Pats. We're gonna spank them when you. Hell yeah, exactly. How he drafted, and he deserves credit for that. He deserves credit for that. But you cannot sit there and say that a quarterback, Jalen Hurts, is just this trashy guy that you could just replace and you still would have won a Super Bowl. You cannot say that. Anybody that says that is crazy. If you put Dak Prescott on the Eagles in 24, they're not winning the Super Bowl. I hate to tell you. They're not going. So to me, you may not like the guy, but you can never take away that he won a Super Bowl. Ever take it away from him. And if it was so easy for GMs to go out there and build teams and then go out and win Super Bowl, well, then what's with all these other quarterbacks? Why are these other great quarterbacks in the league today? Why can't they go and win the playoffs? They stink in the playoffs. They stink. He's surrounded him by a Hall of Fame talent, right? Hall of Fame talent. Yeah. Okay. Like who? Who's the Hall of Fame? Like every time I see a top 10 when they do all the position rankings, the Eagles are never in there. They're never there. You guys are too dismissive of what Jalen Hurts did. And that's not to say he doesn't have his issues, he doesn't have his weaknesses, doesn't have his problems. He does. There's no question about it. But to just be dismissive, I don't know how old you guys are, but I've seen a lot of Eagles quarterbacks come and go and couldn't do what Jalen Hurts did. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Roll for the David Super Chat. Jalen Hurts may be Howie's greatest draft pick. He might be. He might be. Nick Foles was one. I love Nick Foles. But I'll tell you this, Nick Foles didn't play a whole full season. Nick Foles came in at the end of the year. It's a big difference. Nick Foles got hot. And just like I said the year he won, Nick Foles gets hot, he could win the whole thing. And he did. So how are we looking? A little up and down. Dylan Jordan, David Super Chat. Ignore the curb before he's trolling, crying loser. No, I mean, look, everybody's entitled to opinion. Look, I watch a lot of Eagles football. I see a lot of good quarterbacks not do what Jalen Hurts did. I'm not saying he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm just saying you got to give him credit for the big game. You can have your problems with him and say he doesn't do this well, he does that, but you can't say he can't win the big game. The Eagles offense, Polymarket. All right, this is just in. Polymarket. The Eagles offense reportedly dominated the Patriots defense today in joint practice, per Jim Kempski. Can we talk about that? Let's retweet that, mother humper. To finish, the Eagles offense struggled too much. Is practice over? Are they still practicing? Or was that it? I think that was it. Biggest drill of the day, 11-11. Everyone watch it. Oh, I read that one. All right, sorry about that. My computer died. My computer died. There we go. All right, sorry about that. My computer totally just crashed on me. I totally died. I had to plug in. Try David Super Chat. Phil, you missed a Super Chat. Uh-oh. Who's did I miss? Let me see. What I like about StreamYard now is they highlight them. So if I miss one, I can go back and see it. DJ Simo, David Super Chat. Chill 500. We don't need to defend Jalen. He's won us a bowl. One of us took us to 2. They need May to get them 1. Hurts is 1-0 against the Pats. Agreed. 1,000%. I missed this one also. Thank you. Don't listen to Skin fans. They literally have no one and star left tackle up for the year. Oh, God. Yeah, well, we definitely have to listen to them. No question about it. All right, let's see here. All right, it is over. All right, it is over. My computer completely died on me. What the frig? This is acting all weird. I don't know what's going on here. I just hope they didn't show New England. Nah, they didn't show enough. Not that we have to worry about. Hurts on the list with Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson, who won Super Bowls. That was trash. Not even the same thing. Neither of those guys went to 2. Those are career backup and starters. All the Americans team will have fans trolling after the biggest moment is 55-23 loss to us. You right? That's going to be on the list of players never to win NFC. Oh, I agree. I agree. Look at all these guys crying about Jalen Hurts. Dylan Jordan, David Super Chat. You know that guy is a troll because it's all negative about the Eagles, but Hurts is carried. Make it make sense. So F his opinions. Thank you. Look, you want to say Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Okay, yeah. He went to 1 Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts took that team to 2. David Super Chat. Philly, please stop defending our quarterback. Jalen is him. We're lucky to have him. For the Philly fans that don't like him, go to another team. DH, thank you. I'll try. It's just like, it is what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Practice complete. I give close win overall to the Patriots, says Jim Kempski. Eagles lost day 1 of joint 2 training camp practice against the Patriots. Wasn't a blowout. So they're giving it to the Patriots. Well, always back tomorrow. AJ didn't want to work with Sirianni and Hurts. Neither did any legitimate coordinators. That's why we are stuck with Mannion. I don't know. Everything that we're hearing about Mannion, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Philly, half the time, AJ is either out of bounds or May would have gotten rocked by our D-line. Patriots offensive line is trash. Oh, yeah, I know they are. Our defensive, both our sides of the ball, both of our lines dominated today. That's really a good thing. It looks like our offensive line is relatively healthy. And if that offensive line is relatively healthy and that running game is running the way it was supposed to, that's huge for us. It's huge, But it is what it is. It's been a fun, man. This was fun. There's no question about it. This was a fun day. Thanks for being here today, Philly. We love you, brother. I love you too, man. We'll be here as always. Be here tomorrow. Be here the next day when there's no joint practices. We're here. We're always here. We're always working. Always working. Yeah, but that guy have done shit down to Dallas. I don't even know why they even come up with conversation. They're so irrelevant. Philly, the problem is that people can't identify with winners. They don't like people that win because they can't relate. They like guys who try hard and never win because they're more. You might be right about that, actually. That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. I really would like to. I really am curious. I would like to know the breakdown of when it comes to the people that don't like Hurts, especially Eagle fans. I wonder how many of it are younger guys compared to older guys. Because I think the older guys, I think they probably like Hurts more than a lot of the younger guys. And I only say that is because we saw the Ron Jaworskis, the Randall Cunninghams. We saw Donovan McNabb era. We saw all those things. The Vic. We've seen everything leading up to Jalen Hurts. And I bet you, if I had to guess, I bet you a lot of younger people are more harsh on him than the older guys. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. I don't know. 791 shit, right? Yeah, I don't know if I don't think Romo's in jail. He's probably out on bail. Imagine losing to Romo and you guys had Vic and McNabb as quarterbacks. Romo. There's another great choker from beyond. You know what I mean? Great choker from beyond. Beyond. It's crazy to me. I'm not feeling I hate Hurts. Yeah, that makes sense. Dylan Jordan Davis, who the F cares about the Commanders? Losers. No, I mean the Commanders are so irrelevant. It's not even funny. I mean that's just the truth. Imagine Romo would be the only Cowboy to make it to the Super Bowl. Romo, yeah, in the booth, right? I think the Cowboys win a division, but I think they'll be half of a game. They'll win 13 games and we'll get 12. And we'll go further in the playoffs. Bro, y'all ain't got nothing to look forward to? Remember when we whipped the Cowboys? 44-6. That was the craziest day. Because if I remember correctly, we needed 2 or 3 things to happen. And it was all involving really bad teams going up against really good teams. And it all panned out. And then we go into that Sunday night game and we just go off. I remember that. That was incredible. That was incredible. The O-line, D-line did good today. All I need to hear. Yeah, they did good today. They were dominating at different times, both of them, which is a really good thing. I mean, that's what I take out of it the most, too. Philly Eagles won the day, in my opinion. Not a single offensive line to field line rep posted on X by Boston media. I agree. After seeing them talk about, AJ Brown just caught this, then you see it, and he's not even in bounds. It's like, come on. On 38,500, I think Hurts is good, not great when he runs. He is mid to below average as a stand-in pocket passer. But where do you put him in terms of a winner, right? Like you're 38. You probably just missed the Randall era, right? Like where you have this quarterback that is like the ultimate weapon, and you're still not winning. Like I think Hurts is a very good quarterback, and I don't think he's like Patrick Mahomes. I don't think he's got the arm talent of Josh Allen, but I think he's a very good quarterback. But I think he wins. The guy finds ways to win. He always wins, and to me, that's the main thing. That's the main thing that I always take from Hurts. And I would rather have a guy. I swear, I would rather have a quarterback that doesn't throw 35, 40 touchdowns and win the passing awards, but wins games and wins playoff games and wins Super Bowls. I'd rather have that. Sills already posted about DeJean getting cooked last night. He can't even get a job with any team he played for. So now he's going to pick on DeJean. Good luck with that. It's ridiculous, dude. It just gets ridiculous after a while. We give team credit for winning, not Hurts. Yeah, but I don't think you can do that. I think if you do that, then you need to do that with every other team that's played football, and you don't, and people don't. The people that don't give Hurts credit are the same people that overcredit other quarterbacks that do win, and I don't think you can do that. You can't say it's all on Hurts. Nobody said Hurts is carrying a team to a Super Bowl. No, any team that wins Super Bowl's got to have a good team. I mean, that's just the way it is. Teams that go to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl usually have a good team around the quarterback. It's just the facts of the matter. But nah, there's too many good quarterbacks, too many really good quarterbacks that when they get to a pressured situation in the playoffs, they're not the same guy. Hurts excels in those moments. Well, maybe we'll determine that this year. Imagine talking shit when your team hasn't done shit since Sills was playing. Yeah. 500, would you rather have the guy if you have the team to support it? If your roster blows like the Bills, you need Josh Allen. Yeah, but I think that there's only one Josh Allen and one Patrick Mahomes. And Josh Allen hasn't proven he can win in the playoffs. I don't necessarily think he can't because I watched that Kansas City game where he gave them the lead in overtime. But I think there are two quarterbacks in the league that make other guys better. Like, really, like they make other guys better. Mahomes and Allen. And then to me, once you take them off, once it's those two guys, it's everybody else. It's everybody else. And so, I don't think you could hold that against Jalen Hurts. You realize you're comparing Hurts to Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. That's what people are always comparing him to. They compare Romo to Justin Herbert, and they compare Jalen Hurts to Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that should tell you everything. Dylan Jordan, thank you for Super Chat. Everyone at the same time, Washington stinks. And thank you so much for the Super Chat. Justin Herbert came in with his division. Mahomes was hurt all year. How's that work? I thought Herbert was elite. Yeah. I mean, they made the funniest one was when he threw like 3 or 4 interceptions all year, and that's all they bragged about. And then he goes in the first round of the playoffs and throws 5. Throws 5 in one day. That was some funny shit. That was hilarious. Anyways, so the Eagles are going on and they're doing their whatchamacallit, their post-game press conferences and stuff like that. I never like to keep people doing that because I know you guys want to hear what they have to say. and I don't know if I'll get in trouble broadcasting it. So I'm going to end the stream now. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. We did 2 hours and 40 minutes. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, we will be back later on. And, tomorrow's a new day. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. But thank everybody for joining me. Shout out to you guys. And as I said, we do this every day. Just make sure you hit that like. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. And yeah, I should see you guys later in some regard. With that, you guys take care. I will talk to you later. And peace out. See you.
2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off, it's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott!
Trying to feed him the ball.
Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb! Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb! You tried to feed the CeeDee Lamb! You got to give it to CeeDee Lamb! God! It's over! It's over, Dak! Put Trey Lance in the game.
Okay, quick, sorry about that, but DJ Simo, I see this super chat, so I wanted to get to it before we got out of here. Every fan base wants to beef with us. Our organization is the face of the NFL. They are Eagles practice streams in the middle of August. I know. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? There's nothing else like it. And that tells you really the truth about everything we need to know. But thank you for the super chat, my man. You have a great, great day. And yeah, let's watch the Cowboys melt down. With that, peace.
Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.